What's going on, everybody? It's Real with Jordan Demi. In Los Angeles is Jordan Edwards. In New York, Demi Ramos. What's going on, Demi?
So you guys, Peyton entered the chat super hard and strong. He came in. He's just like, let's go. So we're gonna get rowdy.
So first of all, belated happy birthday.
Thank
you.
You
had a birthday about a week ago.
Yep.
We were supposed to celebrate it. It didn't happen, but here you made it happen now. You're moving. Before we get into the music and all the deep stuff, tell us about your move. Where are you going? Did you upgrade to that fancy Beverly Hills mansion?
I did not. No, I upgraded to the fancy North Carolina mansion back in the hometown because that's my favorite place to be. And I was like, you know what? I just want to spend money on a house there. So
good investment.
That's surprising. I feel like a lot of artists, like, they get that LA, bug, and they just want to be there all the time, especially because there's a lot of work there, right? Why did you not decide to do the LA thing like everyone else?
I don't know. There's definitely a lot of work here, and I'm super productive in LA. But I just think that I don't know. I'm in a better mindset back home all the time, and that just means better music, and just it's a better mentality for me. And LA gets kind of repetitive for me sometimes. I don't really go out that much, so I just kind of get bored sometimes. But I just like being back home. That's just me. I don't know.
So this is not your parents' house. This is your own place.
Yeah.
Are you close to your parents?
Yeah. I'll be about like 15 minutes from them.
Nice. Get a little bit of separation, but not
So is it true to say you're a homebody? So Peyton's a homebody.
Yes. Yeah. Very true to say that. I love the adventures. I like going out and seeing scenic stuff and doing that, but you won't catch me at the clubs. That is a fact.
What's never against clubs though?
It's not that I don't have anything against them. It's just that I don't know. It's a different scene for me. I maybe one day I'll be about it, but I don't know.
Well, we kind of hit on that last time you were here. That's it. You were a guest on our show. I was by myself. Demi saw you were going to be on and said, I'm not available that day. And I was like, I didn't tell you what day it was yet, Demi. And you're like, I'm not available.
I can't. I got something going on.
No, we had you on a while back, and you mentioned that you were kind of an introvert. In fact, we had you on right before your 18th birthday.
Oh, wow.
And it was like maybe a week or two before your 18th birthday. And of course, my mind, what I was like, you're about to turn 18. Will you get tattoos? Do you remember this, Peyton? I asked you if you'll get tattoos. And here's what you said. Here's a clip of what you said.
I just want to sleeve, but I'm trying to gain a bunch of muscle right now, so I can look
I'm expecting when you turn 30, you got the ink from the neck down, just
Yeah.
The
No,
big David Beckham chest piece.
Yeah. I want the crazy thing on the back, crazy little back piece, some neck.
Yeah.
Tape.
Wow.
So first of all, our little Pepe has become a man.
Yep.
You look like you're about 14 in that clip.
What a transformation. Even visually, this is insane. What has happened to you since then?
I started eating a lot of oranges. A lot of
vitamin C.
Yeah.
Vitamin C will accelerate puberty more than you can imagine.
What a joke. Are you guys kidding or no?
No, but for real though, Peyton, can you give us an update on the tattoo on the?
Yeah. I got this one too, up here. This is a new one. And I got this. I don't think I had this.
Let's get a view.
What does that represent? What do these represent?
This one I really like it because it's kind of like Cupid, but Cupid getting shot in the back. You be doing stuff for people, trying to make stuff happen, and then you always got arrows in your back, people just kind of stabbing you. This one's just me letting go of certain things in my life. I have this one right here. It says "Love Me."
Wow.
This is my favorite one. His name's Dexter. He's a little ghost.
Dexter came out.
You said what? Sorry.
You said Dexter.
Yeah, yeah.
That Carolina accent came out for a second there.
Yeah, I just got like other little random ones. I got this like lighter thing I like, and then this guy back here. But I'm trying to fill this whole arm up with like patchwork and stuff. Still trying to do the whole chest piece.
Yeah.
And all that. And
are you? Because I had the border right. I don't want to go above my like collarbone. I don't want anything on my neck. I don't want anything. Are you like no neck, no face?
No, I think I'm about to do like something here maybe. But I want to do like
that's the most important one. The one that's like right here, because you only have one big.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I want to do something under the collarbone. But I really want the neck. Like I just want to plan it out and make it all like sick. I don't know. I'm still super about the tattoos.
I'm impressed with what you got so far. I was expecting maybe like one little one on your arm or something, but you're like, I got a whole collection already.
Oh yeah, no, the collection's starting. Yeah.
Nice. Let's get into the music, Peyton. You just released this EP, Insomnia. Demi and I were talking about it before you came on the feed. It's a really cool sounding EP. It kind of has, so there's a lot of really, first of all, the production is really cool. It has some really great kind of retro sounding synths and kind of some warbly kind of vapor wavy kind of sounds to it. So tell us about putting this together, because it sounds cohesive. Sometimes people put EPs together, they're just kind of like random singles smashed onto a collection, but this has a continuity to it.
Yeah. That definitely kind of happened just randomly. I definitely was shooting for the cohesiveness, but I was really just creating, and I had like I was trying to get really like out of the box and weird with the production. And like if you listen, like Way Out has random little samples, like we have like a video game guy screaming in there, and just like weird, almost like 8-bit sounds.
Well, it kind of has like that Frank Ocean kind of thing, where Frank Ocean will put those little like random sounds in the background.
Yeah, random stuff that make no sense, but it makes it what it is. I love the weird stuff, and like the choices that don't make sense, and the choices that are hard to explain in the production. But I don't know. I'm super happy with how it turned out and all that, and it's a new sound, and I'm stoked, man. I really am stoked.
I think what everyone wants to know is, why does Peyton have insomnia? Like, what's this insomnia about?
Insomnia was track 6 on the EP is called Insomnia. And I literally wrote that song on my floor right here in my voice memos. And like freestyled half the song because I wouldn't sleep I'll just randomly not sleep, and it was like a normal thing for me to go to bed at like 6-7 in the morning, stuff like that. And I didn't know why. Like I didn't know why. So I started like trying to break it down and be like, what are like the causes of this? Like what's leading me to like, just stay awake and be restless and stuff like that. And in track 6, Insomnia, it's kind of just like keep on running from my problems. Maybe that's why I can't sleep at night and stuff like that. And I kind of realized like there's a lot of stuff in my life that I would just kind of take in and kind of just deal with it and let it sit there. And then it all just kind of bottles up and you don't realize it because you get to a point where like you're so used to just dealing with stuff and putting up with it that you don't realize how much it actually affects your mental and like the state of where you are until you actually break it down and think about it. But I literally wrote that song, and it wasn't like instant overnight, but I wrote that song and I'm sleeping good every single night.
You said it's like a therapeutic exercise to get that out.
It really was. And it wasn't like that was the goal when it was happening. So it was like magic, I wrote that song and started sleeping, eating 3 meals a day, and
oranges.
Yeah, oranges, all the oranges. But no, it really turned my life around for just like in the personal like schedule and the organization of my thoughts and everything. And yeah, I didn't know like I had to get that off my chest until I got it off my chest,
Do you exercise a lot? That also helps with sleeping.
Yes. Yeah. I just in December actually, because like my weight was something that I was like super self-conscious about. because I was like really bad at eating and stuff like that. So I started going to the gym in December, and I've been going every day. I mean, I just like missed a couple days for the first time like a week ago, but I've been going every single day since December. So on that week,
and talk about living in North Carolina, things like going to the gym, way easier in North Carolina than they are in LA, like the traffic and the parking, just like night and day. So you got there.
100%. Yeah. But I had a good schedule going. I was waking up like at like 8 something. I'd be at the gym by 9:30, and then I'll just be out the rest of my day to do stuff. So once you get like the schedule going and it's normal, it's easy.
As young as you are, and I mean, with everything being on the fast lane with your life and career right now, it really does seem like you have such a good head on your shoulders.
Thank you.
How do you do it? Like, what centers you?
Yeah, why aren't you a drug addict right now?
I don't know.
I'm trying to ask.
I really don't know. I have no idea. I've had a great mother in my life to help me kind of like work through stuff that would eat other people up, I feel like. But I feel like I was just born with I'm not born with a mentality, but I definitely got it from my mom. Like I was just raised in a good environment to kind of like
got it from your mom. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah.
Sorry. So other than outside of the move and you got the EP, I know you just played. You played a big show at in LA just recently, right? Like last night or
yesterday? Yeah, last night.
Yesterday, yeah. So you flew right to North Carolina after the show?
No, I'm in LA right now.
Oh, you're in LA. I thought you were unpacking. I thought that was what's
no, like all my stuff is like getting packed up because I got to ship it back. But yeah, I played the show last night, and I landed in LA like 2 days ago. Rehearsed the day after and then played the show. So today's my first day of like being in LA. That's like, okay, I can relax a little bit. So I'm trying to soak it all in this week and just like.
Oh, so it's just like your day to just like chill and stuff and.
Yeah. Like trying to just have like the rest of this week be, because like I said earlier, like LA is very like work for me, and I can be super focused, and I'm just trying to take it in as like a relaxation week and enjoy Los Angeles, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Do you feel like a natural performer? Like how does, what are some things about performing that maybe you're still trying to get used to? Because I feel like you're playing big shows right now.
Yeah, I just feel like I get so nervous like right before. I'm trying to get better at like starting off the show super strong, because once I get onto the stage, like I can like get the crowd going and everything like that, and work with the crowd and like portray myself as being comfortable. But those first like 2 songs of the set are always just like, I don't know what's going on. And that can just lead to like mess ups and mishaps. But I don't know. I feel like just trying to start off stronger is what I'm trying to get better at right now. But I love it. I just like dancing around. There's something about it, because this is my first show doing a live band and all that, so hearing the tracks with the live band and dude, it was great.
I feel terrible for not showing up, because I lived like 20 minutes from the venue you played, and I could have gone.
Really?
Yeah, man, like because I was going over my notes this morning, and I had your original the original email your publicist sent over, and it had like Peyton's playing the show on August 2nd. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh man, because that's what my question was are you playing? Because the EP has more of that bedroom, beat maker production on it, if you were going to have a live band or just, a DJ kind of thing. So.
Yeah, no, the live band was definitely the move, because I love like, and the songs are already simplistic to a point, but they're definitely like super produced and stuff like that. There's a lot going on, but I love just taking a step back on the like performance side and like stripping them down, and yeah, it was great, because I had a bassist, a drummer, and then we just had keys, so it was super chill.
Nice.
So it's gonna definitely be a day though when you're gonna go on stage and you're gonna be like, I think I need a coffee.
Yeah.
Man, so just enjoy. enjoy that feeling and think of it that way. Like one day it's not going to be like that, you know.
That's true. That's a better way to look at it.
A blessing.
Yeah, that's very true. I need to start looking at it like that. That's
and Peyton, you've always been kind of a ladies' man. You know, let's just call it like it is. And when I was listening to this, I was like, damn, he didn't have to do that. Like he already had, you know, the young women of America in the palm of his hand, and now you got to release this stuff that sounds like Miguel. You know,
oh, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how it happened. I don't know.
Well,
let's talk about that. What's going on there?
With what?
You know, life in the fast lane. What's love life? What's going on in that?
Yes, this segment is called "Embarrass Peyton Murmaier About His Love Life."
It's my favorite topic.
Well, guys,
we'll see Demi, and I'll throw this back at Demi because see, Demi is one of us. I don't know. I'm not going to name which one of us. One of us is sort of dipping our toes into the celebrity dating atmosphere.
Oh,
and so I feel like, you know, we could always use tips on how to kind of navigate that situation.
Guys,
oh man, this is great.
One of us is.
I don't know. I don't have any advice. But I just, yeah, I'm living life, you know.
So is Peyton single? Is this what's going on here, or is this no?
Abstention. That's okay. You can abstain.
Pass.
But for real, Peyton. And one thing I just that hit me the first time I interviewed you, when I was doing like researching your biography and stuff, there were articles that were popping up about your love life from like Entertainment Tonight, like Peyton Murmaier dishes on blah blah blah. I'm like, this dude is 17,
bruh.
And so that's what I want. You know, now that a couple of years have passed, you've got even more of a following. You're doing more mature music and stuff like that. How much is that? And when you're like dating someone, you can't be on apps swiping away. You can't be, if you're dating someone, you have to think, okay, this girl is going to be in photos with me. People are going to see her, and I want to put her through that. So give us a little insight about what it's like to date as someone who's not, Justin Bieber famous, but famous enough to where people care about who you're dating.
Right. Yeah. Super stressful because I like overthink stuff as it is, and you never really know how like people react to it because I've been like living with that exposure for a minute, so it's normal for me to like deal with it and handle it. But like it gets like really overwhelming for people that just like kind of jump into it, and it's very hard to like I don't know, it's just super hard to keep it
wasn't for the single shot.
Yeah, I don't know. It stresses me out sometimes because things just get super overwhelming, and I'm like, I don't want that to be the reason, something goes down the drain.
And then you got the extra layer of when you write a song, you be like, is that song about me? Like,
yeah. Yep.
So.
That's
why I decided not to become a pop star. I was like, I had the opportunity. I was like, I don't want the exposure. I don't want to put people through that.
Yeah, no, but it's stressful.
What was your favorite and least favorite, back to the EP, song on the EP?
You're asking to throw one of the songs out. What's the least favorite? You could chop off one of the songs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good question because like my favorite one is probably either Way Out or Insomnia is my favorite. But I don't really like, I enjoy all of them. But I think All Wrong, like I would take off the EP just because like it's been out for so long that I'm already over it,
Yeah. Do you get fatigue on that? Like where you get tired of a song? Because it's weird because you have a song that gets big and maybe it takes a year for it to get big and you're already tired of it, but you have to perform it. You have to go out and talk about it, So how do you deal with that kind of song fatigue, I guess?
I don't know. I just try to like stem the original feelings, but either way, I just, go out there and do it just because that's what's got to be done. But either way, like I'm gonna enjoy the songs either way. It's just like some of them go from like #1 favorite to like I don't enjoy that as much as I used to. But either way, I like the show I did last night. Like there's some songs that the like audience was asking me to perform and stuff like that I just like, well, I don't know. I was like, nah, I'm really not. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the toughest thing is that you have to, because I feel like because of, you know, TikTok and Instagram and stuff, you have to do content with these songs. So you got a song coming out, you got to do a teaser TikTok, you got to do one of those, you know, should I release it? Yes or no, which is really embarrassing if they say no, don't release it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then, so by the time the songs comes out, you're already, you know, have lived with it so long versus like, if this was the 90s, you know, you'd be familiar with the song, but maybe you'd only perform it maybe 5 or 10 times before you go on tour. So you're really not tired of it. You know?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing with TikTok. Do you still find that app fun? I mean, it's been around for a minute, but like, are you still enjoying that app, or does it feel more of like an obligation?
I enjoy like observing on the app and like taking in all the content as a viewer. I don't necessarily enjoy taking part in like posting the content, but there's always like something that's enjoyable. I don't like the fact that like it gets to a point and you always gotta like, you know, it's not all about what I'm just trying to do. Like there's people that like want to see certain content, so you gotta deliver. But it's just like sometimes I'll post something that like is really meaningful to me, and people are just like, oh, this is cool, but I want to see something else. And like,
You want to see a trend?
yeah. So like, after a while, it's just like, I mean, what do y'all like care about? You know what I'm saying? This means a lot to me.
What do you think the next app is going to be? Because I mean, like, I feel like I'm just waiting for that moment, you know?
I'm waiting for Demi's like, I'll catch the next one.
Yeah.
I don't like TikTok, I'll catch the next one.
Yeah, no,
No, for real though. Instagram had like a 7-year, was it 7 or 10 years?
Yeah,
Instagram more like 10 or 12. Yeah, I think it was like 09 or 2010 or something.
Something like that. I don't know. I think like everybody's doing like the whole like TikTok type format thing, like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts and all that. So I don't really know what the next one. There's definitely gonna be another social media app, but I just like don't see another app blowing up like
it's the cycles are longer and longer. You know, like Instagram, Facebook, you know, and Twitter all came out within, you know, 5 or 6 years of each other. And then we get this whole span of time where I think also it's harder for a newer app to break in, you know, because everything's established already.
Right. Yeah. Right. It's really hard to get people to like move to a different thing.
Yeah. But yeah, because I remember, and I use this example because we were trying to, so Demi, we have a TikTok for the show that we had going for a while. We kind of let it go. And then the last like week or so, Demi's been really up with it, but we haven't got the engagement that we used to get. I feel like TikTok engagement has kind of fallen off a little bit, just in general.
Yes.
I was how to use TikTok, like 101, TikTok 101 from Peyton. Boom. 3 tips.
Yeah, your masterclass.
Well, you have to have some really like upfront attention, like someone that's gonna just grab the attention right away and be interesting, because like I feel like TikTok has made my attention span was like this as it was, and now on TikTok like I don't even give anything a chance anymore. You know, it's like, oh, nah, swipe. So it's got to be something but I feel like comedy is just so good right now.
Comedy is good, renovate, you know, so that is a good outlet. TikTok is a good outlet.
There's a lot of like different trends though that pop up, but I just feel like it's not as like trendy as it used to be. Like there's not all these random dance things popping up all the time. And like that. It'll be like the funny stuff that'll pop up that people start doing.
I personally just like trick shot TikTok where people put ping pong balls and they throw them around and it lands in a cup.
I'll be scrolling at like 3 a.m. and it will just be like some guy on live.
Oh yeah,
ping pong balls.
And my favorite, I found these two. I don't know if they're brothers or best friends. They do like duo ones where they release them at the same time, and they'll leave like the extra balls and the extra things they've done, so you could see how many takes it took for them to do it, which I appreciate. I appreciate the transparency.
Yeah, that is true.
Did you guys hear about the new thing? So my friend the other day was just like, there's this new thing now, and it's on YouTube, and basically people are just posting like hours of them just eating meals.
Oh, mukbangs? Yeah, those have been around for a long time.
What is this?
Yeah, mukbangs. Yeah, they're it's mukbang, I think, is actually the pronunciation of it. But yeah, it's like it came from Korea. It's like and transferred over here. It's kind of part of the greater ASMR universe. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, by the way, Demi, you would crush at ASMR, but that's a whole other conversation. No. Demi's like, nah.
Oh no.
She's scratching the pin on the mic. I can't. Okay.
Your turn, Peyton. It's your turn.
It's your turn.
I don't have the mic. I
can't
have a mic. My voice is actually shot, so I don't know.
Yeah. Peyton, last time you were here, we did a little rapid fire question game thing, and this time around, I want to do it again, but I want to get, these are questions about right now, like what are you into right now? So I'm going to ask you, so it'll be like a kind of a time capsule. So for 5 years from now, you'll be like, oh, this is what I was into right now. So first question is, what show have you been watching?
60 days in. 60 days in.
60 days in?
Like they take like random people and they put them in a jail for 60 days.
Oh, right.
Observe like how like paraphernalia is getting in and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's super entertaining. I love that. That or I can't remember what the other show is. I don't know. I'm really into like the like murder mystery, like documentaries, like
true crime. You're a true crime guy.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. All right. So you that'll be what you think of now. Okay. So what band have you been listening to?
Weston Estate. They are a collective from North Carolina. So they're really good.
North Carolina band. What region of the state are you in, Peyton? Are you in the coast? Are you
No, I'm inland towards like I live in this area called Lake Norman. And it's like it's pretty big. The town's like Mooresville, technically is what it is. So it's like 20 minutes outside of like Charlotte.
So you're in the general Charlotte. See, I was trying to give you like a general area so you wouldn't give it away, but you like, I live in this specific town.
Yep.
Now, here's my address. Here's my PO box if you want to send me something.
Hey, nobody can find me. I'm too sneaky. Nobody can find me.
You're too sneaky.
Yeah.
Favorite restaurant in LA? Now you're soon to be expatriate of LA, but what's your favorite spot?
There's this place in like right off Lancashire. It's called Pitfire. It's like a pizza spot, and it's so good. I love pizza.
Yeah, that's one thing I really haven't done much in LA is like discovering the local pizza places.
They're insane. LA has like a lot of local pizza.
Because coming from New York, I'm a snob about my pizza.
I guess. So. That's.
Dim, are you a pizza snob, or you like whatever slice is good?
No, I'll have the bagel bites real quick.
Bagel bite pizza. Oh my goodness.
No, baby. Yes.
I was ready for you to drop some spot in the Lower East Side that you go to at 3 a.m. But you're like, no, bagel bite.
We were spoiled in New York. You know what I'm saying? It's like everywhere, and it's like, no, it's not important.
I do get tired of people complaining about bagels. They're like, outside of New York, bagels are terrible. I'm just stop. Just stop. Okay. All right.
I think it's good either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Peyton, last time we asked you what your dream car was, so I'll ask kind of again, what would you buy today if you had, a really sizable amount of money to spend on the car?
There's this car I really, really want. It's an FDR X7. It's a Mazda, but it's just so many problems. So like I would need a substantial amount of money, but I did buy one of, well, not like, it wasn't like my dream car, but a car I really liked. It was a 1992 Nissan S13 240SX.
So you like the Japanese tuner car kind of?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Love it. What is your favorite place to visit on vacation, travel, besides the Outer Banks?
I really like Florida. Florida's been really fun every
Florida.
time. Yeah, I got buddies that stay in Orlando.
Demi loves Greece. Demi loves going to Greece. I was expecting something exotic.
I've only been out of the country one time.
Really? Where'd you go?
Cancun.
Okay.
Loading up a Senor Fox. Or were you like 12 when you went?
No, I went like 2 months ago.
Okay, so you got to enjoy what Cancun has to offer.
Yes.
Now, that's a good question. When you went to Cancun, did people recognize you? Did you recognize
yeah, that was wild. I was
by the local people or by other tourists?
Like local people. Like
Really?
I have a great international following. And I literally had people at the show yesterday that came from Mexico to the show.
Oh, they drove up from like Tijuana to come see you?
Like Mexico. There's a family from Argentina. There's a family from St. Petersburg.
Florida or Russia?
Russia. So like
wow.
Yeah, which I think they were like here already. I don't think they specifically.
That's a whole other conversation, Peyton, is that now that we live in this Spotify streaming world, like numbers are numbers. Whether you get 1 million streams from Japan, whether you get 1 million streams from Canada, streams are streams. People are people, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so people take in the music and
yeah.
If they connect to it, they connect to it. So that's them, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm blessed because I would assume that it would be harder to like get the music out internationally and like reach all of those places. So if it's already there, then like, I mean, like we could just try.
Soon you'll be huge in Azerbaijan.
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, well.
And that smooth ass voice, that smooth voice, and those beats, it transcends language.
Yeah.
Place you like to visit. So you've only been to Cancun. So you've never been out of North America. You've never been to Europe, never been to Asia.
No.
Where would you like to go?
Iceland is my dream spot.
Iceland.
Yes. I want to go since I was like 14. And
Northern Lights. You get to see the.
Aren't there only like 5 hours of daylight in Iceland?
Yeah.
Some parts. Yeah.
But they have crazy like scenic spots. They have like the Blue Lagoons and stuff. You can go scuba diving between the tectonic plates, which is like
where there's like a rift where you can see like the faces of the rocks and stuff when you're down there. It's cool.
Like there's like 2 different continents. You could like technically, I think.
And everyone's really friendly, and it's very English speaking. Country too.
But I literally got my passport to go there, and I just haven't gone. So
you decide I'll go to Cancun instead.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I'm super bad at like pulling the trigger on stuff and be like, all right.
Yeah.
But if I had
the great thing about Iceland is there's a lot of direct flights out of the U.S. and it's only it has to be direct because it's across the ocean, but it's only like a 5 or 6 hour flight. It's not a really long flight. And finally, Peyton, you don't have to like drop anything, but you know, we always like to see what we can get out of you, what tea we can get, what kind of info we can get. Who do you want to collab with? Do you have anyone that you're like on your mind that you want to like drop right now? Be like, you know,
man, who I'm just gonna shoot big. Post Malone all the way. That's been the one I've said since day one.
Love it. Let's do it.
It's gonna happen.
We'll put this on Twitter and
I'll manifest this right here.
And the Peyton Army will retweet it because they do.
Yeah. No, I'm really like that's the dream right there. That is the dream since day one.
Well, and both of you can rap and sing.
Yeah. And he just started doing some country music, which is like he did that one Brad Paisley song. I think it was Brad Paisley. He did like the cover of it. So sick. So that would be fun.
So you listen to country? You're a little bit of a country fan?
Because my mom, although I don't be like playing it on when I get aux, but it's just what I'm raised around, you know. So that's my mom's a huge like Thomas Rhett, Luke Bryan. She actually just
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like everyone, all moms love Luke Bryan. It's like a thing. You have to.
Yep.
You have to.
So.
Now, before we let you go, I got to ask, you know, you released the song Rich Boy last year. I think it was last year, which was like a straight up hip hop song. That was like a rap song. And this new EP is like smooth R&B pop kind of thing. Will we ever see like some actual like verses, some spitting bars anymore? Or are you done with that?
I don't know. I didn't like. I made that song as a joke like 3 years ago now almost, and I
It's
never
a dope
wanted.
song. It's not a bad song.
Thank you. Yeah, I never wanted to drop that song, and the fans wanted it so bad. Like it just like never. I tried so hard to get that song to disappear, and it never disappeared. And then it got to the point where it was like,
if it was a joke, he didn't want it out. Like, don't tease it.
yeah,
Don't let people know that it exists.
I made it for this like trend on TikTok like a while ago. It was like make a song in 60 seconds, and that was the song that got made.
Wow.
With Rich Boy. So then, like that clip, someone else released the song on Spotify saying it was theirs, and then that audio went viral on TikTok, and it like I'm talking blew up 600,000 videos to the sound, right? And at that point, the label's like, drop it, and the fans were like, drop it. So it was just like it would be, I don't know. It was just. I personally was not.
You kind of submitted to social media pressure.
Yes, I did. I did 100%. I did. But it was more so like a gift, and then it like to the fans, and then it just became like this very like massive thing. Like it was the biggest thing I dropped. So I was like, great, sick. Thanks, guys. But
all right, man. Well, we will let you go. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great.
ET sounds great. Hope to see you on the road. Are you doing shows soon?
Yeah, we're already planning the next one. I think I'm going to try and do a free show in Florida. But
a free show. If we need cross country, you opening up for Post Malone. I think that would be a great combination right there.
Oh man, I can't even think about that. That's like, ooh, wow, wow. I would love that. So it'll happen one day. It'll happen. Yes, sick, man. Well, hey, great to talk to you guys. Thanks for having me. First off.
Yeah, you're fun to hang out with, Peyton.
Thank you.
Tomorrow with Jordan and Jenny and Peyton.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
Yes, sir. Peace, guys.